In the news tonight, $500,000 bail for CEO of Rams Logistics. And some recently terminated Pretty Paul workers calling the company to pay up.
Now it's time for we get whatever we gotta get, relax. I feel very bad, but I need my money.
The Chief Executive Officer of Rams Logistics, Sean Rampersad, was today brought before the Georgetown Magistrates Court to face 10 charges of making false declaration to the Guyana Revenue Authority. The court was told that the declaration was made over a period of 2 years. When the matter was called before Magistrate Leron Daly, Persad was granted $500,000 bail. The company accused the Guyana Revenue Authority of filing the charges after it had announced that it was going to the court in relation to the non-issuance of a local content certificate to operate within the oil and gas industry. Rams Logistics has been operating in Guyana for some 13 years. The company has also been operating in the oil and gas sector in Trinidad and Tobago and have been providing similar services to the oil and gas sector locally based on its experience.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Some workers of the Pretty Paul Singh Investments Inc. Mid-Atlantic Seafood warned the company to honor its commitment and pay them their severance. Today the workers joined a general workers' union protest outside of the Ministry of Labour, hoping that the ministry could address the matter. According to them, some of the workers with short years of service were paid, while others with service over 15 years, who were also given letters, are still to be paid.
And I was on leave. I know why it will transpire, but some meeting they had, and for the party of the workers, them, y'all need your severance, go to personnel. So everybody decided to go to personnel to get their severance. And he said, okay, what is my name? Pandey. Pandey said, okay, the next day he said, okay, everybody will get their severance, nobody will not leave out. And yeah, we go and we sign up, and now when we come for check now, they said they cancel. I feel very bad, but I need my money. As Ministry of Labour, when we went here Monday, They're ruling the workers' favor, so we will get our severance. But now, since money to them, we did not earn anything more.
I need my money. Work enough. We work from 6 till 9, 11, all time we going home. We work shrimp, fish, glazing, WAF, the whole company. Time enough. We get big now, we get pain, and we can't make it. Now it's time for we get whatever we gotta get, relax.
Work with Pretty Paul Singh for 22 to 23 years. Rain, sun, and dew. And it's time for he to give me my severance, what he promised, because I already signed for it.
According to the workers, the company is moving from the MacDome location to Providence. The company has since rescinded those letters and is hoping for the workers to return to work, but the workers are reluctant to do so.
I need my severance first.
Chevron Jeffrey, one of the quality control workers, said they were told that they were not going to be paid. The woman said she was suspended for 2 weeks for sharing out uniforms.
And he told us that he's not paying off the quality control and the sanitation workers. We asked him why, and the rest of the workers getting paid off because we had a meeting with Mrs. Singh, and the girl that was looking after the union, he turned to her and he tell her, all who are looking after the union go through the gates. The girl asked him, what about our years of service? He turned and say, go to the HR. And all who want to follow her could go, and everybody go behind her. Forget the payoff. They pay off some of the workers, and they not want to pay off some. Mr. Pandey hold back us. I don't know why you don't want to pay us off.
President of the General Workers Union, Norris Witter, said the ministry needs to take the matter to the commercial court. His union has been advising the workers.
If the chief labor officer, who is a lawyer, sought legal advice, and he's saying to the employer, right, that based on the content of your letter, you are obligated by law to pay, right? Then it means, right, that he must have been satisfied, or whoever gave the advice must have been satisfied, right, that legally the management have breached their contract with the employer. And therefore, right, given that very fact, right, it paves the way for the Ministry of Labor to proceed to the commercial court, right? Now, the reason why we are demanding that this matter be dealt with speedily, because there's a small window within which the ministry has to take this matter to the commercial court. If that time passes, which is before it was this statute bar or the time limitation, right? If that time passes, then the court will not entertain the matter. The only other option the employees will have is civil action, right? And we all know when you go the way of civil action, it can take you 10, 12, 14, 20 years. By then, most of the workers would have long gone.
According to Witter, the Ministry of Labor has indicated to the workers that the severance letter cannot be revoked.
The ministry is saying that the letter cannot be revoked. Based on the content of the letter, the employer is under a legal obligation to pay. Let me say this as the point you raised. Obviously, right, the role of any union is to ensure and guarantee security of employment. So that comes first, you understand? But in this case, that is why in relation to those workers who are still currently on the job, right, our advice to them will be, right, let us speed up the question of unions recognition, right, so we can improve, we can correct the whole question of poor working conditions and poor pay.
Most of the workers are opting for severance, while the company is hoping for them to continue their service.
Pro Media Professional Live Streaming Service. Experience the difference when it's live. Pro Media provides you a complete range of live and demand streaming solutions, no matter what your special event may be. weddings, funerals, concerts, press conferences, conventions, seminars, workshops, meetings, religious events, and more. For more information, call 669-5376 or 609-5264. Experience the difference when it's live.
With 70% ethyl alcohol, Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer eliminates 99.99% of all germs and even moisturizes in the process, leaving your skin clean and hydrated. Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer. How do you stay clean?
The Alliance for Change is calling for fundamental changes to the electoral system and believes that democracy is under threat. Party leader Kamrat Ramjatan, speaking at the party's weekly press conference, said the party remains steadfast in its advocacy for changes to the electoral system that will strengthen our democracy.
As this PPP civic regime is determined to cling to power by all means necessary. Over the past 2 years, the government has done little to change the electoral system to avoid a repeat of the 2020 election fraud that brought it to power. The AFC remains steadfast in its advocacy for changes to the electoral system that will strengthen our democracy and give our people the absolute right to choose their representatives free from fear, intimidation, and coercion. In the meantime, we have taken note of the information in the public square from GCOM assuring Local Government Minister Nigel Dharamlal of its ability to conduct the local elections without addressing the mountain of concerns surrounding the electoral system. These issues were highlighted in the much publicized national recount following the March 2020 general elections. In the wake of those revelations, several recommendations were made by the observer missions on improving the conduct of elections and changing the election system, including the structure and composition of GCOM. Among the recommendations was a house-to-house re-verification exercise to remove the dead and those citizens who had migrated and present a clean list of electors for future elections. Unfortunately, these changes have not been made, threatening the integrity of all future elections in Guyana.
Ramjatan said his party shares the sentiments expressed by the leader of the APNU, Aubrey Norton, that it is entirely premature to commit without caveat the coalition's participation in the upcoming local government elections. On Thursday, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, Nigel Dharamlal, appointed March 23, 2020 as the date for local government elections. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.